Hello, everybody. How are you on this Saturday? I want to just hop on to see how you guys are doing. I have some free time. Well, not actually free, but I'm making it free. Because today I actually have the house to myself for a couple of hours. So I don't have any hubby or any children, and it is pretty daunting. Can you hear the quiet? But let me tell you, I am enjoying it, okay? But if you see the description in this video, I am talking to you about something that I'm personally learning with a transition that my family are in, that we're currently in. How many of you have a child or have had a child that is going through puberty? I couldn't even hardly say it. Puberty. Let me tell you. Let me raise my hand on this because my daughter is 14. But I'm starting to see some of the teenagerish stuff coming out with her at 14. However, with my son who is 12, which is a tween, I'm seeing it already happening with him, and he hasn't even reached 13 yet. He will be 13 in January. One thing that I am learning to cope or learning to deal with or handle is puberty. It's a very daunting transition period because you can have a child that before they reach teenagerish years or teen years, they was very calm or tranquil or very basically just want to make mommy happy. Basically want to make mommy and daddy happy. You were the apple of their eye. They look to you for advice and everything like that. And then bam, they hit those puberty years, and all of a sudden you're you're the person who they would go to last on certain things. Although for the most part, I must say I have been truly blessed because for the most part, my children are very, very good overall. They have their moments like all children are, but I can really see how the hormones and the puberty is starting to interact with them actually trying to find themselves in this world. They're actually trying to learn. Just as hard as it is for us to deal with change and emotions that they're going through, it's double hard for them because they have never experienced these emotions that they're feeling, these moods that they're having, these desire, because they have the desire. If we can recall back to when we were teenagers, we want to be grown. Yes, we did. And now I wouldn't mind if I can go back to 15, 16 so I can like enjoy no responsibilities, but we can't go back. But it seemed like that teenagers area, they want independence. They want things done their way. They're trying to find their voice. They're trying to grow into manhood, especially with boys. They're trying to really find their manhood and grow into their manhood. And girls are really trying to grow into and change into what they are, what they're going to become as an adult. So they're trying to learn all this with their body changing and everything. So I had to really sit back and learn to be patient with them, because the way that they normally or in the past would respond to a certain question or certain activities, they may respond totally different now because they are changing. And if you think about it, us as adults, we change. We have transitional periods. Think about it. Do you have the same dreams, same goals, same aspirations, same likes, same dislikes that you had when you was a teen versus when you was in your 20s? And then how about once you was in your 20s? Did some of those likes and aspirations and dreams or dislikes change in your 20s once you got into your 30s? How about approaching your 40s or in your 40s or 50s? the things that we like or that we done or that we tolerated when we were in certain age brackets, we may get to the point at a certain age bracket, we're like, no, I'm not going to tolerate that, or no, I don't like that, or no, I'm not going to do this. Or you may feel some type of way about certain things that you were totally okay with when you were younger. So we have to keep in mind when we are hitting those breaking moments with our children. And I know the first initial reaction, if they give you a response that you're not used or accustomed to hearing, you're like, wait, hold up. What's going on? But at that moment, I encourage you to think before you speak, because they are really trying to just find themselves and learn. Of course, we guide them along the way, and certain things, it depends on your household. Like certain things are not tolerated in my household, but everybody household is different. But when it's a gray area where your child is really trying to explain themselves, they're really, and maybe we might not agree with their explanation, but they still have the right to have their personal opinion on something. Now, if it's something that it's a gray area where they can choose either way, that's okay. But say, for example, it's something that you already, it's one of your concrete rules in your family. Now, that's a different story. There's no bending in my household on things that is a rule, unless we see where it needs to be adjusted. But one little tidbit I want to let you know, for those of you who are in that stage of puberty, my prayers are out for you and I. We can make it through this stage because we made it through it, so we can help our children make it through it. And that's why I'm really working so hard with my children with a positive mindset and changing over their mindset to positivity. I know we're going to always be exposed to negative things. That's just life. But I'm trying to give them the stepping stones now, so when they go into adulthood, their perception and the way they see things will be through different lenses, that they will be able to handle certain situations based on what they learn now. Of course, some things you do learn as you're in it, but certain things we don't have to learn from trial and error. And I'm trying my very best to help them to be able to learn how to do self-care for themselves, because your mental health is so very, very important. Not only for children, teens, but adults as well. So I'm trying right now to build those groundworks with them now, so that maybe once they get into adulthood, they will not make some of the same mistakes I have made, and they will actually be able to maneuver themselves better on certain situations that I had lacked at their age. So, but one thing I just want to let you guys know, that you're not alone. For those of you who do not have a child that is preteen or teenager, rest assured you will. So when you reach that point, you're going to come back to this video and I'm giving you the encouragement you need, because I'm in it to win it. And I'm letting you guys know that it's a learning curve, a learning process. And it's like getting to know a whole nother person. Yes, this person, your child is your same child, but once they hit puberty, it's like they change, and it's a process of you getting to know that new individual that your child is trying to grow or trying to become, and being okay with it, and also seeing areas in which you can help them with to help them grow into a more positive, nurturing, loving individual as a parent. But still not taking away what makes them them, what makes them unique, what makes them their special person. So I am in it with it right now. And like I said, my daughter, I was really doing pretty good, because she really did not get into this independence until like 14, and she's 14 now. She kind of like coast right on through, and I was like, everybody's talking about, oh, when they teenagers, da 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 da, and I was like, well, it ain't really been too much of a difference with me. And then bam, she hit 14, and now I'm seeing different things, and it's still not bad like most people have dealt with in their families, because she's still pretty much laid back. But I'm noticing that she has a voice. Hey, And I know that she has a voice and opinions, some a little bit stronger than others. And I have to just sit back and just listen and not be so quick to speak and be more quick to listen thoroughly through what she has to say. Now, with my son, I have not had that privilege of him waiting till he gets 14. My baby boy is doing it right now, 12. He have all the teenager-ish things. Maybe because he's 6 feet tall. I don't know. But he has all the teenagers things. So I'm dealing with two, the girl and the boy. And oh my God. Trying to be a patient, understanding mother, and also allowing them to learn from us and also make their own way. And sometimes as parents, it's so super duper hard to allow your child to fail. You can see them go, you're like, okay, well, I want you to do this way, A, B, C, and D. I want you to do it this way. But yet they want to go and do A, skip B, cross over. Telephone call. I'll get back with that person later. But sometimes you just have to let it go and let them learn. If it's not anything that's going to put them in danger, let me say that first. If it's not anything that's going to put them in danger and it's a learning curve and they're determined to do something this way that's not going to harm them, and you telling them this is the way to do it, but they're like, no, I want to do it this way. Well, sometimes we just have to let them do it, especially if it's not going to harm them. And then they can see and they can learn, because there's a lot of learning that you can learn from failing at something. Because once they fail at it, they'll know, hey, maybe I should listen to mommy on this, or maybe I should have done this a different way. And it makes them use those thinking processes on their own, using life skills and also scenarios in order to help build them up. So when they go out into the real world, they already have those groundworks into play, that if things don't go exactly the way they want it to go, they have already had experience dealing with failure, trial, and error to a certain extent. But it's so hard. I know what I mean. It's so hard letting go. Like, I don't think I'm a helicopter mom, but I have helicopter tendencies. Ooh, and only a helicopter mom would say that, huh? So, I don't really feel that I'm so needy with them. Who wants their child to have a boo-boo or hurt them? Who wants their child to have a boo-boo or hurt or go through things the hard way? Not most parents don't, but we have to go to a point. Hey, Serena. But it's the point where, as a parent, we have to learn to let it go. And they have to learn at some point on their own. We can't hold their hands forever. And so that's the point that I'm at today. So I was thinking, I said, you know what? Who knows? Somebody else may be going through the same situation that I'm going through, dealing with puberty, dealing with transitioning. They're at that gray area transition between they're not a kid anymore and, oh, I'm okay. I'm okay, Serene. I'm okay. They're through the transition period where they're not children anymore, but they're not adults anymore. So that can be pretty hard. They're trying to find their way. And so once I sat back and started thinking about that, I'm like, you know what? I need to look at them through different lenses, because they're at that gray area in which they're trying to find themselves. They're trying to grow into their name that they have been given. They're trying to maneuver their way through this thing that we call life. So yes, so I'm just trying to be patient with them and also being there to lend the guidance for them when they need it. Yeah, so because they're at that gray area now, and teenagers and preteens. So I just want to hop on right quick so that you guys know what I'm going through right now with having children in puberty, and how it's a total different experience. However, I am seeing glimmers of different hope. I'm from South Carolina. So I'm just basically just sharing this with you because I have talked to several different homeschooling moms that have these twins or teens, and they are about to pull their hair out because it's getting really, really tough. And I'm just trying to let you guys see the transparency that, hey, I go through some of the same stuff you do. Just because I know how to do this and know how to do that, I'm still a mom at the end of the day. I'm still homeschooling my children, and I'm not shielded from all the things that happens in life or happen during the different various stages of child development. I'm in it as well. And I just wanted you to know that you're not alone. So if you have a child that's going through puberty, I just want to encourage you to be patient, to think before you talk, because what I have learned is that most people, you just, when the teens talk to you, they don't necessarily mean things the way it comes out, if that makes any sense. They don't necessarily mean it that way. And then I say, well, what you mean by that? And they're like, well, I meant it this way. And then once they explain, you understand that maybe that wasn't the way that they intended to come out, so to speak. So just want to give you some encouragement today. I am going to hop off and talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. And remember, you can make it through puberty. And you know what else I use? I use my essential oils, because they have, we use certain oils that help with boys and girls when they're going through different emotional or different things dealing with puberty. I use them to help support my emotions as well. So I use those as well in the fusion to help support my emotions as well. So I use those as well in the fusion, and also on them as well, like I do for myself. And they have really been instrumental in helping us cope with all these hormonal imbalances and stuff of that nature. So you guys, do whatever you need to do in order to balance your emotions, whether it's changing your diet, exercising, essential oils, go take a walk, go to a movie, whatever it is that is your self-care mechanism. You pull it out, do it, that can give you relaxation and also help support your family in a positive, encouraging way. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Have fun Saturday. Talk to you later. Bye.